Over here is La Paz, right there. This little intersections that you see right here, this is where you're going to find a lot of great shopping. So you're not too far from the shopping malls, shopping centers. There's even a casino there. Here's the International Airport of La Paz as well. And this little area right here is called Puerta Azul, if I'm not mistaken, based on that little signage right there. And you're in between these two little towns, Chametla and Centenario, right here in Puerta Azul. So let's take a look at what they have to share with us with these photos. Well, right off the bat, I mean, they're promising some gorgeous Sea of Cortez views here. Nice finishes, open, airy. I really love this palapa thatch roof. I have to tell you, these are extremely resilient. You know, very, very, very resilient. They'll likely help keep you cool during the hotter times of the year. You know, this almost seems like it's not in La Paz. I think they made a mistake by where they placed the tab. This looks like it's in Cabo San Lucas at the Auberge Resorts, 100%. Yeah, this is not right. You know, it's interesting. Let's go back to the map. So again, so you can say I'm not crazy. Sid, you're not crazy. So again, this is showing us right here, all right? But it says Cabo Corridor, all right? Duh. I went just based on the map, but clearly we're looking at Cabo Corridor, and this is at the Auberge Resorts, fractional ownership at Esperanza. I was surprised to even see that. So interestingly enough, you know, we found a listing of Cabo San Lucas that is incorrectly pinned, and that's something we want to be careful with. And a perfect example of why I recommend that you do not be extremely detailed in your search, because little errors like these on behalf of the listing agent or their assistant when they place the pin on the MLS, put this up in La Paz when it's really on the Cabo Corridor. So there you go, guys. We discovered it together. But with that said, this is a great example. 1/24th of a fractional ownership. So what is that? That's approximately 2 weeks of ownership, okay? 2 weeks of ownership at Esperanza, Auberge Resorts Collection. Now, Auberge Resorts is a very high-end luxury fractional ownership company. You can do exchanges worldwide. It does not mean that you have to use this right then and there. So what can I tell you? 2 unforgettable weeks a year in a luxury villa at Esperanza, one of Cabo San Lucas's most iconic 5-star resorts. This 1/24th fractional ownership offers a unique opportunity to enjoy all the comforts of a private residence, paired with world-class service and amenities of the Auberge Resorts Collection. Your ownership includes access to Auberge's full suite of resort amenities, including pools, spa, fitness centers, restaurants, beach club, concierge services. 2 weeks per year, a combination of fixed week 7, and that's interesting. So they're giving you a specific week of the year that you can bet on. You can guarantee every year you're going to get that. And a floating week between May and November. Now, that's not bad times at all. I mean, between May and November, you're going to find some of the best sport fishing, some of the greatest weather. What can I tell you? It's not bad at all. Daily housekeeping, via host, and full service staff to make every stay effortless. All-inclusive HOA dues cover everything, utilities, etc. So what are those dues? You're paying $5,954. I would agree that this is in dollars, and you pay that for the year. So you're paying just under $3,000 per week, you know, to stay there. Not too shabby if you want to break it down per night, you know, to stay in a property like this. That's pretty cool. I mean, and again, you do have the ability to do exchanges with this, if I'm not mistaken. Let's take a quick look at this on the reverse. Look at that gorgeous beach, beautiful pools. So it's a wonderful way, again, for $190,000, it's a wonderful way for you to get into some really high-end luxury. If you know that you're not going to be coming to the destination that much at all, and it's titled, it's deeded property, guys. It would not be on here. This is not the same as a timeshare at a resort, like one of the local resorts on the main beach, but it is offering you that flexibility under a deed entitled property. All right, let's take a look at the next one. This one is in La Paz, all right? It says it. Let's take a look at the map. We're gonna go to the hybrid here. And again, ironically, we were looking at Puerta Azul area right here a moment ago. This is located right here in a new development. Maybe it's called Portobello, I don't know. But again, in between Centenario and Chametla, very close to the international airport, very close to all the shopping, not too far from where you want to be in La Paz. So pretty cool. Let's take a look at the details. So clearly brand new construction, and let me show you some examples here. So again, you need to supply your own, stove oven, your extractor, put in your own refrigerator. Even the air conditioning units are not included on this. And don't worry about that. For a full set of 3 bedrooms, this is 2 bedrooms, but let's say 2 bedrooms plus your living room, dining room, which is going to be a slightly more tonnage. You'll maybe spend close to about $2,000 odd between all 3 of those AC units. Now, obviously, this depends on the brand, and if you go like without inverter or with inverter, double inverter nowadays is an option. But plenty of light. Look at that double vanity. Those are all, by the way, let me point something out here. Although these are ceramic tile floors, you are looking at granite countertops. Look at that. That's natural stone here as well in the bathrooms on the vanities. Nice rooftop. Looks like you have a pickleball court right there going on. There's a pool area, barbecue area. Portobello Residencial. So if you want something simple, easy upkeep, this will likely do it. This beautiful home is located in Portobello Residencial, a development with 24-hour security, clubhouse, and pool. Enjoy the Baja lifestyle at Portobello Residencial. Great place to live. They kept it simple. All right, do we have an HOA fee? Now, again, this is in pesos, okay? 1,150 pesos per month, likely on this one right here, which is about $60 odd, $70 a month HOA fee. All right, let's move on to the next one as we continue down the map and we head towards so there's nothing in the La Ventana El Sargento area that has popped up. We have one property over here on the Pacific side by Todos Santos. And as you can see right here, the majority of the other properties are all located in Cabo San Lucas. So we're going to take a look at that in a little more detail right now. All right, so we find ourselves Cerritos. Cerritos is an area that is adjacent to Pescadero. You can see right here, there's a little hillside. Right here, this little hill. Cerro Tecolote is what it's called, and Cerro Gavilan right here. This kind of divides the Pescadero area, as you can see, is all farming land, originally all farming land, but has now become a haven for lots of very luxurious and beautiful homes right here. Farm-to-table restaurants abound in this area. San Pedrito Beach is a wonderful surf break as well. And just on the other side of this hill, you find yourself in the Cerritos Beach area. Cerritos is famously known for its surf break as well, and it's a great place to learn to surf And if you're already an experienced surfer, it's a great place to hang out and surf as well. New beach clubs have popped up right along the edge right here, so there's at least a handful of them that you can enjoy. Big Fun Beach Club is one of them, as an example. Shaka's Restaurant's a great place to hang out. There's lots of great little restaurants. Taste of Asia, for example. These are two guys from Mexico City that were taught in the Asian cuisine, and they are doing an excellent job of knocking that food out right there as well. Cerritos, right here, this is the property we're looking at. You're not too far. I would say you may not walk it, but you can bike it, and you can get over to the Cerritos specific beach. Let's take a look at the details here. These are renders. So again, I cannot stop expressing that we want to double check the developer, make sure that they're on time, that they'll deliver as promised, both in quality, finishes. We're looking at only 3 condos per floor. Sorry, 4 condos per floor, 3 floors.